Try and flatten it a little bit. You pull it down. Bring it over here. Twist it out a bit. Sit down, Greg. That's it. There you go. Sit it down a bit. Sit it down. That better? Set the pressure on that. bar. Come on everybody, if you like the video, thumb it up, get it shared. Check it now. How's that? Aloha. That's 150 bar now, that. You better. It's just finding that balance on the angle. I think what the problem that we've just had, I set it to 180 bar, and I think, one second, we've got what's called a steam valve, and it's been on for probably 2 years, this valve. I'll show you in a second. It's probably a little bit worn, and the vibrations of the system, it's probably making it turn. So he thought the pressure was going up then, so there was too much flow for the angle. So I'll show you the steam valve. So that valve there, that dumps water back to the tank so that we can lower the flow and the pressure of the system, rather than having an unloader valve that you can just twist and turn. You know, you get a lot of wear on unloader valves like that. We have a K9 unloader that's fixed. The unloader valve doesn't get touched to reduce the pressure, so we use the steam valve that dumps water back to the tank. So what you end up with less water going through the coil. So the less water that goes through the coil means that the water stays in the coil for longer. So if we turn that right down and we have, for example, 10 litres per minute going through the coil, which is a 30 litre size coil, that means you're going to get a lot of steam, a lot of heat. So we've done the top end there with the cherry picker, and then we thought we'd just change over to the pole, because it'd be a lot faster from the ground just to get this lower section. No worries, Rooney. So we've got a 12-inch Mosmatic surface cleaner on a carbon fibre pole, which is a converted window cleaning pole. So we've converted that. It's a 45-foot pole, and what you use is a thermoplastic hose that goes through the centre of it. That's rated to 200 bar, so we don't really need to go over 200 bar anyway when we're using the pole. And to be honest, I'm not sure what the temperature rating is on it, but we've never had an issue. The only time the hose gets damaged is when it gets kink and it gets warm, or getting snagged about and, you know, stood on in the van or whatever. We have had them burst a couple of times over the years, but they are pretty good hoses. Nice and light. Patrick, I really enjoy your videos. You are doing good, keeping the city clean. Do you still use your Falsch 4-point glue tip for cleaning? The point speed nozzle has not been out for probably 5 or 6 months. It's on my van actually. Let's go and have a look. But yeah, my lads don't like using it. I like using it, but obviously the weight of it on the end, they prefer using a different type of turbo nozzle. So it's in here somewhere. So we'll look. There it is. That's a sandblasting nozzle, that. A wind nozzle, water injection nozzle. More nozzles, zip ties, a broken X-jet that needs fixing back up. Oh, the wings have come off that. More spare nozzles and stuff in here. So this is my van, which I use mainly when I'm out with the lads. There's all sorts of crap in here. Different chemicals. This is what we're using today. Elbow grease. 5 litres for about £4. Probably one of the best degreasing chemicals you're ever going to use. What else can I show you? Anyone like the rain fresh? I need to stock up on a bit more of this. I think this is the last bottle I've got. I like that. We've got a Smart Graffiti Elite, that's a good graffiti remover. I'll start at the back there. Oxy Wash, don't really rate that. Load of shite, to be honest. That's not a bad graffiti remover. It's more expensive than Elite. Not as good in my opinion. There's other stuff, all sorts of stuff down here. Restorative Techniques Graffiti Ghost Remover. That's their ghost remover from World's Best. I've not tried this one yet, it's a free sample. That's supposed to work in up to -5 temperatures, graffiti remover. Final wash, neutralizer. There's all sorts of crap in here. Helmets, drill bag, other lances. There's a false trigger, false lance. Waterford pole brushes rather. 2 brushes there. Big hose reel. In about 2 or 3 weeks' time, there's going to be a system put in this van. So that hose reel will be done away with. The cones and the other little bits, they'll be pushed to the front. There'll be a big system here. A new system that we've had built, custom build. So a couple of weeks ago, what we did, we've fiberglassed the floor in this van, getting it prepped up ready. So going in the van there is 300 bar, 28 litres a minute, with a big 60 horsepower diesel engine. So we've got the option to put a bigger pump on it in the future if we want to. Look at that, coming up nicely, isn't it? That's that. They won't sell me one in the USA. It's good you have it all ready for your guys. So Falch won't ship one of them nozzles to America. I can't understand that because they ship things worldwide. And it's only a small item. Come on guys, let's see them thumbs up. Who have you spoke to from Falch? Have you spoke to the guy in the UK, Andy Smith? He's based here in Manchester. Falch have got a depot in Manchester. For those of you that didn't see it before, look at this little baby. Some sort of water cannon, like a foam cannon. There you go, foam cannon. So apparently you connect a pump up to it. And obviously you use your chemicals for the foam, and twisting this, looks a bit stiff, must be seized. You're supposed to twist this and it rises. Apparently the guy who owns this waste recycling centre, he likes to buy any old junk off eBay. There must be a way of getting one of them nozzles over to you in America. Fantastic engineering as well, the way it's made. It works on, it's got like magnets inside it, so once the water gets it going, gets it activated, sort of like, how can I explain it? It's like assisted with a ring of magnets. So there's actually some good examples on YouTube of, like, if you put some like a ring of magnets together and you put a ball in the middle, the ball, like a ball bearing, it'll elevate and spin because of the force of the magnets in the ring. Well, that's how it works with the bearing inside this. So what it's doing, it's assisting the rotation, like making you spin faster. And then you've got the nozzles are made from something like sapphire or something like that. So really hard wearing. You getting on, Aidan? There's Frank fucking about as usual. Frank, come and say hello. You're live on YouTube.
Hello, you wankers.
Foam for firefighting. 1 second. My wife is from Japan. I want to have cousin look into getting one from there. This is Frank, the mad Irish bastard. I think it's seized. Oh yeah, he's doing it. Is it because that strap was on it then? There you go, look at that. Right, get shooting the cladding. You know what you should do? Get the foam bottle, put it behind the end of that, make it look like it's all coming out. What the fuck? That's actually Frank's favourite saying, that. Aloha. He always says it. To be honest, I bet we could have had all this done from the basket of the cherry picker with the lance. And obviously coming down, fucking about, setting it all up. This is the way we like to work it as well. I know he's stood around there holding the trigger, but if you had a trigger on the end of the pole, like you do see some other poles set up, obviously you've got your high pressure hose going to the end of that trigger. That's a lot of weight. We've tried it, because obviously we've converted this pole. We have put an inline trigger at the bottom, but you get your weight at your high pressure hose connecting up to that. It's too awkward to use. So this is the way we like to do it, because it's nice and light. You're not restricted. Let's see if we can get Frank right in the fucking face. Ready? Not as good as he used to be with the football. Yeah, we're always hiring cherry pickers in, different size ones. We have actually got our own cherry picker, which you've probably seen in some other videos. But it's been off the road for about a year now. It should be ready in about 3 or 4 weeks. We've had a guy doing some repairs on it, but he's been taking the piss for about a year now. There's been a few different problems with it. We've had a load of electrics all ripped out and rewired. All the electrics and some hoses that went up the centre of the arm was all chewed up. So every time we was going in and out, booming in and out, it was chewing everything up. So it started playing up different occasions, like it wouldn't come out and it wouldn't go back in. So I took it to that guy who people recommended, and then obviously throughout the year he's been jumping on and off other work, prioritising, giving excuses, finding other problems, waiting on parts, you know, coming from all over the world or whatever, coming from Germany mainly and Austria. Just loads of downtime, like we had issue with the circuit board blowing, putting it back in, sent it over to Germany for Germany to test it, you know, whichever company is there. They sent it back with no software on it, so we had to send it back again. Just excuse after excuse, been going on for over a year. I dropped it off before Christmas in 2017, so it's been like 13, nearly 14 months that it's been off the road for. He rang me last week, everything's all working again now, so everything's fine. Just got a few other little modifications that he's got to do, because we've put some high pressure hose going up the arm on some energy chain. Lads are done here, by the way, on this section, so I'm going to get them moving over here now. Yeah, so through the energy chain of the cherry picker's arm, there's going to be the high pressure hose and some normal water hose, so that we can do some soft washing from it as well. So we can get the soft wash up at the ground, straight up the arm, and then it comes out in the basket. So we've not got hoses dangling, basically, so it makes it a lot easier. That's the 20 metre truck mount. You can see that on some of our videos. But yeah, we're hiring loads of cherry pickers. We've got some abseiling work coming up this year as well. So we've got quite a few mates who've got businesses where they do abseil window cleaning. They're going to be doing some abseil pressure washing for us. So there are going to be some really good videos coming up. They'll be coming down the side of some buildings, cleaning like stone windowsills and lintels and things like that, and cappings where it's a bit restricted, especially on the corner of some main roads on some junctions. So these apartment blocks that are coming up are best to be abseiled. So I think we're going to get some dinner here now and then move on to this section.